Exactly, for sure. I got a daughter now, so things are good, you know?
When are we going to see you on a cover of NBA 2K?
By 2K27.
Okay, I like that.
Let's do it.
Are you ready to go get my team card? Let's see how it turned out. Let's go.
.2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA. Hi everyone, we welcome you to the NBA All-Star Game. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg.
And you know what? This is probably, Kevin, my favorite date on the NBA calendar. I mean, with the amazing collection of players we have here tonight, this year promises to be an epic event.
Absolutely.
Guys, it always is. I mean, the privilege of playing in this game means so much to every one of these players. I mean, being on this huge stage brings out the best in the NBA's biggest superstar.
Now let's check out the starters for the East All-Star. LeBron James is out there with Antetokounmpo, and it's the Beast, and it's Ball, and it's Embiid, and at the 5.
And fans and celebrities alike have descended on this town for All-Star Week. There's been a bunch of fun events going on all over the place.
And, Greg, it's like that every year. I mean, no matter what city is hosting, it becomes a mecca for everyone who wants to take in one of the greatest scenes in all of sports. Not only to watch the best players, but to be seen by the other stars in the crowd.
I love this event so much because it combines the world-class ability of these players with the freedom of the playground.
Yep, it's the greatest and certainly the most fun pickup game these players will ever play in.
Now, here's Doncic for the 3. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Harden scanning the floor. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Embiid.
Well, how about this factoid? James Harden drawing another foul. And in other news, water is wet too.
Booker, he's checked in for the East. And both free throws good for James Harden.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
The base passes to Giannis. Durant with the steal. Tatum on the wing. James covering.
You know, at the end of the day, size does matter, especially on the glass.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Booker. Embiid trying to break loose. No good from Booker. As All-Stars off to a quick start here. Here's Harden. It's good.
And he's been a gem this year. I mean, there have been so many highlights for him all over the first half of this season.
And I've got a feeling, Greg, he's just getting warmed up. I think he'll be even better after the All-Star break.
And Giannis throws it down.
For the aggressive approach from Giannis, I like it. Not settling for the layup, instead punching it on. That's the way you do it.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the West All-Stars. 6-point game. Harden kicks to KD. From 13, and the rejection by Embiid.
Incredibly light-footed at 7 feet tall. Embiid can cover a lot of ground defensively.
James outside. Puts up a 3. No good that time. The West All-Stars will go the other way with it. Pass to Jokic. And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That'll be his second. Foul of the game.
And that's his second foul already, and that's going to force him to tone down his aggression defensively.
A tremendous Mobile One block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Now, here's Doncic. Harden outside. Pass to Durant. Shot clock at 6. Over Giannis.
Antetokounmpo is clearly a freak of an athlete. At his size, with his agility and length and strength. And what really makes him special is that he works so hard on the defensive end. If he's on you, he's going to make it a long night for you.
Leonard, he's checked in for Joel Embiid.
And, you know, the fan voting is what determines the starters in the All-Star game. Then the coaches will decide on the reserves. But either way, whether you're picked by the fans or the coaches, earning the title NBA All-Star, now that's an honor none of these players will ever forget.
The three from KD. Hits it from three-point range.
You know, the timing Durant has. Does a nice job. Really excels at pulling up and then stopping on the dime. Straight up, straight down off the dribble and delivering. Boy, that's a look. He has to finish, and he knows it. Lone opportunity.
Well, Greg, one thing we know for sure, you know that every player who earned a spot on this roster is going to see his share of action. Spreading the minutes evenly, as you've always talked about, is always a top priority for these All-Star game coaches.
And you're so right, Kevin. I mean, for all the hard work these players put in to get here, I mean, each one deserves a chance, if you will, to share the spotlight. It's one of the great things about the All-Star game.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, earlier I spoke with Quinn Snyder. Now he was modest. He thinks the success he's had as a coach is because of the players he's gotten to work with this season. He said, I'm surrounded by talent. Guys who actually have to go out there on the court and get it done deserve the respect. And Kevin, this is why so many of his players respect him.
Thank you, David. And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. James Parton getting it to go from deep. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul.
First personal
That's
foul.
his first foul.
First team foul.
Antetokounmpo finds Booker. Here's the Beast.
Big coming, big coming.
To the paint. Here's James. And the dunk by LeBron.
Well, you better stop the ball, especially when it's LeBron James with it. That guy is pretty good.
Harden draws the double. And Jokic wide open. He shoots off target with his three. And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. Trailing by 13. Here's the Beast. And he's good on the three ball.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And the West All-Stars with possession. They're on a 17-7 run. It's Harden with the drive.
Defense always awesome to watch Harden do. Thing. I mean, he's so good with the ball. Fantastic at going straight into the contact on his drive. Excellent.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the West All-Stars?
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
Well, LeBron James is clearly a tremendously talented passer. When a guy is open, he'll get him the ball.
Here's Harden. And he finishes nicely on the way. Harden's got 14.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Out left to the wing. Here's Giannis. Takes it off the glass. Giannis has got his third bucket of the night.
And that's a nice exchange between teammates there. I mean, they really work well together, whether it's All-Star Week or the regular season.
You know, really pretty fresh they get to share this stage together tonight. I mean, they both helped each other to get here, and now they're going to keep helping each other.
Lillard way outside. Kicks it out to LeBron. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Tatum. Here's Harden. East grabs the miss. Giannis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. The Beast passes to Antetokounmpo. And the dunk by Giannis.
That's serving it up on the platter there. What a nice pass. A high percentage look was the result.
From 17 feet out, Doncic with the bucket. Doncic has got a second bucket tonight.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
How about that find by Leonard to a wide open shooter? He's only getting better at seeing those gaps.
Inside, Tatum, and slam dunk by Tatum.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
If the keys to your offense are in Lillard's hands, you're going to be in pretty good shape. Check out how well he runs the pick and roll there. That's just a perfect way to play.
So the timeout taken here, the first for the West All-Stars.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
Entirely new group now for the West. Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Jokic. Anthony Davis comes in for Kevin Durant. Irving's checked in for James Harden. Stephen Curry is subbed in for Doncic. Jimmy Butler is checked in for the East. Jaylen Brown comes in for the Beast.
And they are shooting the lights out from distance here early.
How do you stop this? I mean, it seems like they can't miss.
And Giannis throws it down.
Decision-making of Antetokounmpo is really brilliant, in a word. He knows when to spot up, he knows when to roll to the bucket off screen, and he knows when to give it up.
Now here's Towns. Here's Curry with the three. Traps in the train.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Giving up too many open shots. I mean, that's what's happening here. They look to me to be a bit sluggish.
Here's Brown. Down by 12. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Giannis is taking it up a notch here, and he's always one of the more consistent players in the league, night in and night out, and he's getting it done tonight.
Now Irving. And they call an illegal screen here.
Beyond the lead, you can see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Lillard dishes to Butler. The kick out to Brown. Back to Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
Boy, Brown, not just a super athlete, folks, but he's got excellent skills as well. A tremendous floor general.
Lillard against Irving. There's the pass to Tatum. Shoots over Leonard. Here's Towns.
Showing determination inside. Towns absorbs the contact and gets the whistle.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. No good on the free throw.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Good on the second free throw. East All-Stars on offense. 9-point game. Antetokounmpo against Towns. Here's Leonard. And contact down the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Second personal foul.
And punishing move there on the interior. Usually Leonard's going to get the bucket, draw the foul, or both.
The East All-Stars shooting their first free throws here for the night. The West All-Stars making a switch here. Young's checked in. So he gets them both.
A superstar who really kind of keeps to himself. Leonard truly leads by example, and it's produced titles.
Now here's Irving. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Young with the steal. Towns high post. The baseline J. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
Well, I think, as is always the case, the story of the game tonight won't have a lot to do with defense.
That's the way it always is. I mean, a half-court alley-oop or a spectacular behind-the-back pass, that's exactly what the people want to see in this game. And how about the leaping ability? Butler gets off the ground so fast, especially on these alley-oops.
And it's Davis at the elbow. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the lead.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Lillard, the pass to Giannis. Yep, that one goes. Giannis has got 18 points in the game.
Boy, the overwhelming strength of Giannis just excels at fighting his way through the defense. Very impressive.
Passes to Davis. Rebound, Kawhi Leonard.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
And it's Davis finishing it off.
There's no stopping that. AD is too long and strong to bother that alley-oop.
And to Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start.
That's a foul. Hold on. Kawhi Leonard.
This is his first free throw of the game.
15 foul. Trae Young taking two.
First free throw is good.
And Young's confidence it's easy to love. A leader who really takes responsibility for his team, win or lose. And trailing here in the early going, too many careless fouls, and they're giving up a lot of trips to the line.
Yeah, not only the trips to the line are concerned, but the foul trouble also. You've got to play defense with your feet and do so without fouling.
Oh, and Antetokounmpo hammers it in.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
Now here's Curry. 34 seconds left in the first quarter. Leonard against Davis. 11 feet away. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Taking 2 shots.
It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
You know, in this 21st century version of the NBA, just being big is not enough. Davis personifies the evolution of the big guy. He's got game from everywhere on the floor.
Williamson is checked in for the West. And these All-Stars also making a switch. LeBron, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Outside Butler. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got his third assist on the night. And it's the West All-Stars ball. They lead by 7. Curry passes to Irving. Trains it from beyond the arc. Irving's got 5 now.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, they're doing everything right. How about that? I mean, this could turn into a blowout very quickly.
And so it's the West All-Stars going into the break with a 10-point lead. On a defensive effort they put on Kawhi Leonard, it's rare to see him have the kind of trouble he's had tonight. And we'll be right back after this. With you again on the most entertaining night on the NBA calendar. 1 quarter down and 3 to play in the All-Star game.
And guys, we've already He's seen some unbelievable action here tonight.
And there will be plenty more to come. We know that. All-star action never disappoints.
And, you know, the officials not giving their whistles much of a workout here tonight. Very few fouls being called.
And most of that, Greg, is because they're not playing full-force defense. I mean, you're never going to see as much contact around the bucket in this game as you would ordinarily.
And so in the game for the East All-Stars, we've got Kawhi Leonard, Damian Lillard out there with Brown. Then it's Butler. And it's LeBron in at the 5, home in the paint. Williamson with it. Lillard picks him up. And finished off by Williamson.
We see some high-flying efforts tonight, or what?
Are we ever? I mean, they're doing some major damage to those rims.
How about that mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
Basket good.
Yeah, you know, one of the best parts of Nikola Vucevic's game is his great body, excellent hands, and the high motor makes him an outstanding rebounder.
Leonard. Great positioning on the putback.
I have to say the decibel level just rose about 300% in here.
Certainly sounds like it. I mean, there's nothing these fans love to see more than highlight reel dunks, and that one certainly qualifies.
Outside Irving from deep three-point range. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Irving's got 8 points.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
And the East All-Stars decide to take their first time out here.